Hello everybody, welcome to my predictions video for The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 14. This one is titled Scars. That could very well mean literal scars and psychological scars. The literal scars I'm referring to are the ones of the X on Daryl and Michonne's backs. That we were promised they would be explained in episodes later on this season. This is most likely that episode. This episode is going to be a lot of flashbacks. It's going to be a lot of back and forth. It's going to rely heavily on Alexandria from the promos. There's not a lot of pictures up here. The only one is of Michonne, but the description reads, "An outsider's arrival forces Alexandria to rehash devastating old wounds. Eye-opening secrets from the past are revealed." So, the arrival is Lydia, of course, and old wounds, what happened between Alexandria and the other communities that caused Michonne to not really want to work with them anymore, for this to be this tension between all these groups. So hopefully we'll at least see a little bit of insight into that. I think this is going to be it's going to be a little bit of an intense episode, but not as intense as the previous episode with that Daryl and Beta fight. But I'm still looking forward to it. Those are some burning questions. I really want to know what happened to the communities for them to have this kind of falling out. Where do those scars come from? Who do they come into contact with? Because I don't think people from the Hilltop or the Kingdom or Alexandria would do something like that to their own people. Agree or disagree with somebody, fine, but I don't think anybody would go to that extreme. So I'm really curious. Maybe they took somebody in, and it turned out to be someone not so pleasant, and they hurt people. We don't know. Don't know what happened. This is not really in the comics, so I'm not familiar with it. If it is in the comics, I haven't gotten to it yet, but I don't think we'll see a lot of the whispers. Lydia will be in this episode. She's talking to Michonne. Michonne's saying that she's done things and that sometimes she wishes she can just go off and take all the pain and guilt and suffering with her so nobody else has to suffer. So I think overall it's going to be a good episode. I don't think we'll see any major character deaths in this episode, but obviously Judith is a close call. Michonne has Rick's revolver. Judith goes missing, it seems. Michonne's yelling at Judith, killing walkers. Judith has to remind Daryl that, what would my dad do? Daryl's kind of quiet. Daryl's like, yeah, you gotta keep moving. It's really not about helping other people. Lydia's just there because she tagged along. He only went for Henry. Even though he knows he went for both of them. Him and Connie both went to get Henry and Lydia as well. So I'm trying to think. I don't think we'll see the Kingdom. I don't think we'll see Hilltop. And I don't think we'll see the Whisperers. I think this is going to be predominantly a combination of flashbacks and current events, but primarily at Alexandria. If we see something else, it might be at the end of the episode. It might be just periodically. But I think 15 and 16 will sort of bring everybody back together. I think this is sort of kind of that contained episode. If you remember, there's a lot of those. The Grove, a lot happened in that episode, but it was basically just 4 characters. And Judith. 5 characters, sorry. Lizzie, Mika, Tyrese, Carol, and Judith. When Judith was a baby. Little ass kicker. So there's a lot of those self-contained type of episodes that don't feature a lot of characters, but still have a tremendous impact. Some don't, like the one with Daryl and Beth, but they still all do impact. I don't think that episode is as bad as people think, but it's down there, but it's not like, oh my gosh, I can't watch this ever. It's like the worst. But